Ah, lads and lasses, gather close, and let me tell ye a tale of the Elderspine Mountains, a tale of grit and heart. You see, those mountains aren't just stone and snow. They're a test, a place where dreams get crushed or forged stronger than steel. This tale is about a young miner named Orin. He was greener than spring grass, with a heart full of fire and dreams of finding the richest vein of silver the Elderspine had ever hidden. I saw something in him, a fire I couldn't let burn out. Now at first, spirits were high. We dug and sang, sharing laughs to keep the cold at bay. But the Elderspine, well, she's a harsh mistress. First week, nothing but dirt. Second week, more dirt. By the third week, Orin's hands were raw, his back bowed, and the fire in his eyes, well, it was flickering. To make matters worse, folks from the village started coming by, not to help, mind ye, but to jeer. Gorvik, the loudmouthed lout, sneered. "What are you digging for, Orin? Gold? Or just a bigger hole to bury yourself in?" And the rest laughed like it was the funniest thing they'd ever heard. Even Rurik, an old rival of mine, couldn't resist. "This mountain swallowed men stronger than ye, boy," he said, loud enough for Orin to hear. "Go home before it breaks you." One night, after another day of hauling rock and finding nothing, I found Orin sitting outside the mine. His pickaxe was lying in the dirt and his head was in his hands. He didn't look up as I walked over. "I'm done," he said, barely a whisper. "They're right. I'm wasting my time." And that's when I told him, "Orin, listen to me, lad. The Elderspine don't care about Gorvik's jabs or Ruik's doubts. She doesn't care about your fears or even your dreams. She's there to test ye, not just your strength, but your heart. The question ain't whether there's silver in that rock. The question is whether you've got the fire to find it." Orin looked up at me, his face full of doubt. "But what if I fail?" he asked, and I laughed. "Failing ain't the worst thing, lad. Giving up, that's what haunts a man." Well, the lad listened. The next morning he was back at it, swinging his pick like his life depended on it. And wouldn't you know it, by midday there was a sound I hadn't heard in weeks. The sharp clang of pick on metal. Orin froze, wide-eyed, and brushed the dirt away with trembling hands. There it was, a silver vein thicker than anything I'd seen in years. The vein didn't just make him rich, it proved something far more valuable, that he had the strength to keep going, even when the world told him to stop. Orin struck more than silver that day. He struck a truth most folk never learn. The greatest treasures are always buried deep, behind doubt, hardship, and failure. But if you keep swinging, keep digging, you'll find them. So to those who feel like giving up, remember Orin and the Elderspine. Your silver might be just one swing away. Don't let the weight of the mountain stop ye.